Who am I speaking with?
Jonathan Hull from NING.
All right, and NING, explain what NING is for those people who don't know, even though a lot of people do.
Sure. NING is the largest platform, the creation of social experiences online and social websites online. So we have closing in on 100,000 social websites that are completely customized for a number of different experiences.
And you're now all paid. You've dumped the freemium model.
Every single network creator has selected some kind of a payment plan. We have 3 different levels, Mini, Plus, and Pro.
All right. So here's what I want to know. Your people who run the communities do things to reach out to your communities that I guess you've been impressed by and have just, essentially opened your eyes to the capabilities of NING that you didn't realize. Give me 2 or 3 examples of what you've seen that you've been impressed by.
Sure. I mean, I'll give a few completely different examples, and I work with a lot of these partners directly. So one of them is shewrites.com. Shewrites.com. It is a network for female writers and authors of all different kinds. And it started as kind of a group where these writers could come together and kind of bounce ideas off each other and say, hey, I'm looking for an editor for my book, or how could I self-publish? But now it's really become a huge community with thousands of members, and there are the experts that are the published authors or the professionals from the marketing capacity, et cetera. But then there are someone that's just saying, hey, I'm just getting started. How do I get an editor? How do I get my book out? How do I self-publish? How do I do these things? So now it's really become a place where the community's just helping each other in ways that Kami, who started it, didn't even know it was going to be possible.
So that's a good example. Give me another good example.
Another good example, thisis50.com, which is 50 Cent's main website. And what's interesting about that is it started as more of just a fan community, but it's now become a news source. So it's competing with All Hip Hop or main sites about not just music news or not just news about 50 Cent and his artists, but about anything relevant to somebody who's into that kind of music. So the interesting that they've done recently, we did an integration with Soundcloud where any artist that wants to share their music with not just the This Is 50 community, but the A&R professionals at G-Unit Records and 50 Cent himself, they now have a way to submit beats, production ideas, and songs and freestyles directly to their department. Every week, the A&R guys, they go on, they select one song, they call it Independent Fridays, and it's been an extremely successful program, and it's become one of the most popular things on the site after we launched that. So that's something where before, that used to happen in people's blogs or in the message board, like, hey, check out my beats. Now, they actually have a really legit way, and they're making their members the stars. So the fans are kind of transcending that thing where it's one day they were reading, or and the next day they're getting a shout out from the G-Unit A&R department. Another example that I think is really interesting is the Peace Corps, how the Peace Corps uses NING. And they started a Peace Corps Connect, which is a social network for returning Peace Corps volunteers. So anybody, no matter where they served in the world, can come back and join a group that's very specific within Peace Corps Connect to talk to somebody that might just be going away to the Dominican Republic or just got back from Nigeria, et cetera. So there are ways people can reconnect and help each other find jobs, or maybe it's someone who served long ago that wants to give a younger volunteer some new advice.
Awesome. Jonathan, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Have a good one.